Good evening, it's the 27th of February 2022 and the time is 8 p.m. My name is Victoria from Precious Flicks Entertainment TV. Here is the news update. Earlier on Friday, Ukraine's Deputy Minister of Defense Hanna Maliar said that Russian troops were heading towards Kyiv, followed by a convoy of military trucks. Later, Russia claimed that it had seized an airport north of Kyiv and destroyed dozens of military installations, as well as planes, tanks and helicopters. In terms of death toll, true numbers were unclear. Ukraine claimed that 1,000 Russian soldiers had been killed while its own losses were over 100. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called for foreigners with military experience to come and fight for Ukraine, as the government continued to arm civilians. UN officials reported 25 civilian deaths, mostly from shelling and airstrikes, and said that 100,000 people were believed to have left their homes, estimating up to 4 million could flee if the fighting escalates. Tens of thousands of Ukrainians crossed the border into Poland and Hungary as others headed to safer parts of western Ukraine. But many of those who spoke to Euronews on Friday said that they were taking their children and other family members to safety before heading back east to take up arms. Brussels and Washington moved to impose further sanctions on Moscow, targeting finance and business. Putin chose this war, said U.S. President Joe Biden, warning that Russia would bear the consequences. A day of fighting saw clashes and casualties reported around the country, including near the capital Kyiv. Ukrainian officials said Russia had taken control of the Chernobyl nuclear plant. Civilians have been seen trying to flee major cities. The assault ordered by Vladimir Putin began overnight, with Russian forces invading Ukraine by land, air and sea. The Russian leader warned other countries that any attempt to interfere would lead to consequences you have never seen in history. World leaders decried the start of a Russian offensive that could cause massive casualties and looks to be designed to topple Ukraine's democratically elected government. Aid groups and Ukrainians in the Netherlands have begun organizing a wide variety of efforts to support Ukraine and people fleeing the war, including demonstrations, fundraising and identifying potential lodgings for refugees. On Sunday, a demonstration will take place on Dam Square in central Amsterdam from 1 p.m. and other demos and protests are taking place in other towns and cities. Refugee aid groups Stichting Vluchteling and the Red Cross have so far raised €1.5 million with their appeals. Support group Ukrainians in NL is also raising money for the relief effort. Advertentie Dutch online bank Bunk, whose founder lived through the Iran-Iraq War as a child, has pledged to help as many people, Ukrainians and Russians, to safety as possible. If you are affected and all you want to do is live in peace and harmony, please send your details to people@bunk.com and we'll do everything in our power to get you. This is the latest update of today. Please subscribe for all our updates. Thank you for